that?
Live.
We're live on 1 out of 3.
We're live on 1 out of 3.
We're live on 2 out of 3. We're live on 3 out of 3. Look at that. Hey. Hello, the internet. Welcome back to another Sunday evening, afternoon? Evening? Sunday live stream, request live stream here at Dancakes, where we're going to be taking requests from y'all in the chat and making them in pancakes right before your freaking eyes. We got 18 people tuned in so far. That's a beautiful, beautiful little start. 23 going up. That's nice. It's what I like to see. How's everybody doing out there? Leave us a message in the chat real quick. Say hello. Let me know where you're tuning in from and how you're feeling, how your day's going, all that stuff. And then post haste, we will get into the pancake magic.
Also, I just remembered my mic was off. Hey guys, I'm here too.
It's Artistic Drawer 99 on YouTube. They say hi. Hi, Artistic Drawer 99.
What's up, everybody?
Guess what?
I'm here.
Get the first comment.
What? What's the
first comment? Hi.
Hi, sup, Artistic Drawer 99.
And Dana's here managing the stream with me.
What's up, everybody?
Looking all gorgeous with your jewelry and stuff.
Thanks. I could only get one earring in today, so now it's just a look.
It's just a look.
That's what we call adapt, improvise, overcome, or however that
Adapt to come, defer to Bob.
That one.
So, here's the deal. This is the Dancakes Weekly Sunday Request live stream, and what that means is that we're going to be taking requests from y'all. Now, we are trying to do these in an effort to sort of shore up some of the financial struggles we've gone into as an events company. We don't have any events because of the pandemic. Wouldn't you know it? So, on these Sunday live streams, what we try and do is we try to do as many pancakes for y'all as we can. However, if do you have the link, Dana? To the donation link.
To the donation link.
Okay. So basically, on the Dancakes store, and Dana's going to drop the link in the chat here in just a second, but on the Dancakes store we have a digital item called the live stream request, and you can name an amount, anywhere from 1 to 1 million, as a dollar amount that you can donate to us. And through this checkout process, you can actually upload your own images. So you can literally send a reference image for me to use of a pet or a loved one or a company logo. Whatever it is you want me to make into a pancake, you can send it straight to my phone through that donation link. And our policy is basically that if we have outstanding donations, those will always be the first requests we're going to get to, because we're trying to keep the lights on here, you know? So we appreciate y'all understanding. We appreciate you working with us. That being said, if we do not have any outstanding donations, you are free to leave your requests in the chat. And if we've got an opening, we will try and get to any of those that we can. But if we have donation outstanding, then we are going to put those at the front of the line and get to them first.
Do you have a second?
Do I have a second?
I'll entertain the masses. Or I guess I could ask Ben. I just want to make sure the link on our story is working, that you can watch it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Social media is fickle and technology sucks.
We got Dan and Kayla Whiteman. Hello from New Jersey on Facebook. Hey, thanks for tuning in, Dan and Kayla. Pearl Cower on YouTube says, how are you guys doing? Right now, I'm feeling fantastic. I just had a big old cup of coffee that I'm still working on over here.
Oh, I need coffee.
You should probably go get some coffee in a second there, Dana.
Yeah, but I gotta make sure the dot my T's and... What? Sorry guys,
Smythe
one moment.
Says, hey from STL. Hello, Ivy. We're in STL. Thanks for tuning in.
What's up?
Take a look here. Looks like Dana dropped that request link. And it looks like the very first request I got on here is from, our first commenter, Artistic Drawer 99 over on YouTube, has asked for Greninja. So I'm going to go ahead and make that Greninja pancake. And in the meantime, that link is in the chat, dancakes.com/store. The virtual live stream pancake art request donation. If you guys fill that out and check out, it will send an email straight to my phone. And you can even upload images and all the stuff that you want. But in the meantime, I'm just going to pull up this Greninja reference on ye old Google. The Googles. Come on, phone. And I'll get started. First pancake of the day is Greninja. Hope y'all like Pokemans, because that's how we're starting. I'm actually going to grab my chair here. Have myself a sit, you know? Sometimes I like to sit when I work. All right, Greninja, what you got for me? Pokemon are interesting in that they usually have fairly simple designs in the grand scheme of things, but they have a lot of like different shades of color. There's a very distinct art style that goes into the making of Pokemon. I saw something recently that was talking about how the overall design ethos of the Pokemon games has changed to where like the designs of more modern Pokemon it's a lot more like, I mean, they've like made the Pokemon's eyes gigantic and that sort of thing. Like they're sort of making them more baby-like. I don't know if that's the right word to use, but they're making them to specifically appeal to children more than the older versions did. And I mean, I'm not saying anything good or bad about it. I just remember it standing out to me that I couldn't quite put my finger on that sense of aesthetic difference that newer Pokemon left me with versus the ones that I grew up with. You know, there's definitely a vibe, but it's very, very subtle. Like, without them pointing it out, I wouldn't have even really been able to articulate it, except in saying that, I like the old designs more, or whatever. But now I understand it, that they're sort of choosing to try and make it more accessible to kids, and the games themselves and the mechanics of the games themselves have all been made to be like more widely accessible to kids. Personally, I think that philosophy is misguided, because if I remember correctly, kids my age had no problem, well, when I was a kid, kids had no real problem getting into the Pokemon games, and for all the challenges, you know, like, kids are smarter than I think corporations give them credit for. And I think they kind of do themselves a disservice when they make their games too simple, because they make it a lot less fun to learn. You know, it's a lot harder to get into a flow state, like, you know, like, oh, I figured out this, or oh, there's that really memorable, really hard boss battle, or whatever. Like, that stuff becomes less and less likely the more, like, quote-unquote kid-friendly you try and make your games. You know, like putting bumpers on the sides, when I think most kids would be capable of just fine with, you know, not being treated like kids. I don't know. I'm just kind of freaking talking off my butt here. Artistic Drawer 99 asks, have you ever played Pokemon Go? I have. Played Pokemon Go for a couple weeks when it first came out. I was very impressed, I think, philosophically with Pokemon Go, because should I use this one? I was impressed with it because
I play Pokemon Go every day.
Oh no.
What's up, everybody? I'm back.
I remember the Pokemon Go phenomenon, and I remember being kind of blown away by the unprecedented nature of what it did. You know, I mean, like, you know, the technology for what it is was already there was an alternate reality game called Ingress that I believe that all the GPS stuff that Pokemon Go used was built on. But what I had never seen before was so many people changing the patterns of their lives.
Oh, yeah.
To go and play a game with strangers in the park.
God, and it was so fun. It was so fun. It was like, that might have been 2016, I'm convinced, is like the anti-2020. 2016 was, and this isn't just me, I've seen tweets and stuff where it was just like, did everyone else's life just peak in summer of 2016, or was that me? And like, I know, 2016 was that summer I like went to Germany to visit Anna, and the Pokemon Go thing was going, and like everything, I don't know, it was just like, there was something that hit different about 2016, and Pokemon Go, I think, was a huge part of that. I was big into Pokemon Go. And there was just something about that community, and one of the biggest reasons I say it's anti-2020, or, you know, the polar opposite, is because whereas Pokemon Go, I literally would just talk to strangers in the park about it, and meet up with people, and be like, oh, you're on team whatever. But then nowadays, it's like I see a stranger, and I'm just like, infection.
Oh no.
They might be one of the
infected.
The infected, and I run, and I don't go anywhere in public anymore, whereas 2016 is probably the summer I spent the most time outside, not for, like, sports, you know? Like, I was just like, I'm just gonna go outside and walk around for 6 hours in different cities and play Pokemon Go.
Quite a time, that's for sure.
Yeah, I missed summer 2016. I don't think, I don't want to say my life peaked then, but it was pretty great.
It would be depressing if your life peaked then.
Why?
Because we got so many more pancakes to make, Dana.
What?
We got so many more pancakes to make.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
so much more beautiful stuff
Life
in our future.
I would say life was, like, if I had to name a peak in my life, it might have been, like, late February of this year. So we were going on Good Morning America, and I just started a relationship that I was all lovey-dovey about.
You winked to her on national TV.
I winked at my girlfriend on national TV.
That was very alpha of you.
And then the coronavirus attacked.
No, the COVID!
So
Rats!
2020 for me has been very, like black and white.
Hot and cold.
Yeah. Yes and you're no, in and you're out, up and you're down. Wrong when you're right, you're black when it's white. Katy Perry,
Thanks.
2009. It's Pikachu.
It is. I'm glad you recognized with all these augmentations.
So we have got a large chunk of people watch. Whoa, we've got a whole 2 on Twitch. 2? We should just have 1 on Twitch.
That's
Twitch people,
it's a new record.
We love you eternally. We're trying to build our Twitch following.
Says Greninja.
Thank you.
Take a look at this here.
We love you.
You got any requests in the email there? We do not currently have any outstanding donations. If y'all would be so, if you're into it, we would love to get some personal requests in there, some personal uploads and stuff like that. You can donate as little as $1.
Ooh, I like that one. Pearl Carr says, if you don't mind, could you make something relating to Pride? I'm trying to gather my courage to come out to my parents, so it would mean the world to me.
Yep.
Oh my god, of course.
Yep.
I have little rainbow unicorns on my shirt today, and 1 earring, so there's that. I came out to my family within the last 6 months. Like, I came out to my parents on, like, January 1st or something, and then I came out to my siblings later, so, all power to you, you know. I hope everything goes well. I know it's scary. I don't know. I don't know really what else to say other than, like...
We've got your back.
Yeah, and just, like... I don't know. I know what I want to... I know the feeling I want to, like, project. And it's one of, like, community and pride and, like, yes, go you. Love your life. Be yourself. I'm proud of you. Let us know how it goes. I mean, you know, if you want to. Like, we do this every Sunday. I just wish you the best. I hope that goes well. It's very scary. Just know that you're perfect exactly as you are.
Yes.
And love should not be a political outcry or anything that someone should be weird about. So cliche, but love is love, you know? People try to twist that, and so did I a few years ago, back when I was big stupid, but it just doesn't really make sense to think differently than that. You know what I mean? You're very welcome. I hope that helps. I don't know. I guess I'm having a big, what's that word? I feel very, like, empathetic right now, because it's like, oh man, I was just in that.
Oh, I should probably get a spatula, huh?
You probably should.
No, I'm just gonna flip this with my hands.
Cool.
I hope you guys turn your speakers down, because I'm about to scream really, really loud.
Don't.
Just
He's
kidding.
not going to.
Just kidding.
I would stop you. I'm very jumpy.
Just kidding. Telling jokes with my mouth hole.
That's a good one.
Thanks.
You know it's a good joke when you have to say it was a joke.
Yes. That's the litmus test. You're fired. I'm fired. The whole world is fired. The world's on fire.
Wow, we've got a lot of people watching. What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Happy Sunday.
the internet.
How you doing? We got Dan on the griddle, and then Dan, don't flip it yet. And then I'm here. So what's up? My name's Dana. If you don't know, feel free to ask us any questions. We, as you might know or not, if for any donation amount, whether that's $1 or $1 zillion, but you know, any amount is fine. We are taking donations. I just dropped that link. If you go to that page, you get a form that lets you donate any amount and then also say what you want. We will make you whatever you want for any donation amount. So if you want anything, it can be personalized. It can be a picture of your dog. It can be your face. It could be your friend's face. It could be any celebrity you like, any character. We will take it and you will be prioritized. In the meantime, we are happy to take requests from the stream, but just, you know, we're an events company with no events, so we appreciate every little bit.
Greninja.
Greninja.
3, 2, 1. Pikachu!
Oh man, it's that frog. Gay Greninja. Gay Ninja.
And
Am I
here
right?
is the pride flag.
I need to take a picture of this. Greninja said gay rights.
Yeah, hold on a second.
Are you gonna come hold it?
Yeah. It's like the phalanx.
Wow. That is so cool. You did that. Did you look up a picture of the rainbow flag?
I needed to make sure I knew what. I didn't put the red at the bottom or. Come on.
Okay.
Is that not fair?
No, I'm just teasing.
You're over here trying to make me feel bad.
It's okay.
It's pride, not
all of
shame.
Not all of us learned Roy G. Biv as a kid. It's okay.
I'm gonna set you on fire on the stream. Give us a snake emoji in the chat if you want me to set myself on fire now.
Give me two snake
Give me
emojis
two.
if you want me to get set on fire.
It's Greninja.
Gay Ninja. Gay Ninja, gay Ninja, gay. Get
All
it?
right.
Go Ninja. Pearl said gay Greninja is now my icon. Yes,
Exquisite.
they are an icon.
Exquisite.
Oh, Artistic Drawer said that looks so good. I love the Greninja. I'm glad. Greninja's a cool one.
Check this link again.
Also, fun fact about the pride flag, by the way, is there were some anti-gay people who tried to put it upside down as to like protest it in the same way you put the American flag upside down, but it was actually designed so if you put it upside down, it's just still the pride flag. So
I'm gonna make this Bulbasaur for Dan and Kayla Whiteman.
nice. We love Bulbasaur in this house.
Still waiting to see if we can get some donations. It would be super cool.
I dropped that link. Smash that link, y'all.
It would be super cool. Some folks out there took us up on that.
Smash that link.
It always makes us feel good. People are willing to support us in our endeavors.
Skykid said, update. Kellen Goff really enjoyed his Dancakes face portrait from last week.
That's awesome.
That is cool, but if that was last week, then I guess that was Ben. So. Did you hear that, Ben? Cool, Ben. Ben says that he thinks that was his best pancake from last week, so that's good. Oh, man. Ivy dropped their Pokemon Go code. Sick. I am a little sad to say that I have not played Pokemon Go in ages. But, we do have, he's not an artist, but he's an assistant to our artists. He used to travel with us when we did events and stuff. His name is Jimmy, and he still plays Pokemon Go all the time. So there's that. I don't know, Pokemon Go for me, it just got too hard. Like, I think their fatal flaw with Pokemon Go was making it so hard. Because, like, I probably put 100 hours in that game, and I barely evolved any of my Pokemon. I had eggs hatch, I, like, caught as many Pokemon as I could, but it just was, like, so... It's
Because you're supposed to pay for it.
Not when I was playing.
No, I mean that's their business model. It's like if they made free to play easy, then nobody would give them money.
Actually, you're right. I did spend money on eggs and stuff.
Yep. You spend money on eggs. You spend money on items, all that stuff.
I guess it's just like I feel like even if it's free to play, it should still be fun. Like,
but it can't be as fun as it would be if you paid.
That's a frog, Dan, not Bulbasaur.
Frogbasaur.
Frog. Drop a frog emoji if frogs deserve everything. Thank you. This is
I better see a lot of frog emojis.
PSA. Sky Kid said Kellen Goff retweeted the pic, and it got so many likes and stuff. 100+ folks enjoyed the face. Great work, Ben. I said that loud so Ben could hear it. He's in the other room. Doody-doo. I'm so glad we got a fan in here that works. Feels so nice in here. This studio for a minute, it had like a ceiling fan, but it's an arched roof, and so all the heat got trapped in here, and so it was like miserable in here for a minute. Every time we were in here doing a Dancakes challenge or something, if you looked close enough, we were probably like covered in sweat. Now it feels so good in here. Like I just want to hang out in here. Hank, our manager, also is a construction worker. At least he worked in construction. He did a fabulous job. He's a fabulous boy.
He sure is.
I wish he was here, but he's at a party. Dan, if you could be any Pokemon, which one would you be?
If I could be any Pokemon?
Uh-huh. My basic answer is me thinking about Squirtle, because Squirtle was my favorite growing up, and he's water type, and he's cute, and he can go in his shell, and I like all those. And also when I'm Blastoise, I just have water guns that blast so hard I can cut through steel. And that sounds pretty baller to me. What about you?
Question. I feel like I'd probably be a Kadabra.
Really? You want an IQ of 10,000?
That'd be super cool.
I love that fact. Like, people have pointed out, they're like, Kadabra has canonically an IQ of 10,000, and yet it lets a small boy trap it and use it for fights. It's just something fun to think about. Antonio, yes, we can totally make a full face. We can make any face. Ivy Squirtle Squad, what's up? I agree. Oh yeah, Ivy said they met someone who was at level 70 because they dropped like $100.
Still no donations so far.
Guys, I'm gonna be dropping that link in here one more time. Once again, we're an events company. We're still very happy to be here because our main thing was traveling full-time and doing events, and obviously all of those things are gone. So any donation helps. This live stream, I'm ecstatic that it's been as successful as it's been. You know, having like 200 people here at a time or whatever, like on average. And, you know, people have been very kind with donations, and, you know, any other time we wouldn't push this hard. But not only will you get your request prioritized, but helps us out, just keeping the lights on over here, doing our best. So, in the meantime, if no one has a request, I think you should do a frog.
A P-H-R-O-G?
Yeah.
A frog?
I would film you flipping this, but I already have a video of you flipping a Bulbasaur.
So many Bulbasaurs. I've made so many Bulbasaurs in the last few weeks, it's mind-boggling.
You've made 3.
More than that.
What? 4. You've made 4.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's mind-boggling. Are you not boggled? Because I'm boggled.
No, I had a big breakfast.
Oh, okay. It's Bulbasaur. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for Bulbasaur?
Y'all ready for this? Is this Space Jam?
Cute little Bulbasaur.
Aww.
He's a cutie.
Cutie. What is shiny Bulbasaur? Oh, I think it's like more gold.
Charisse Muller from Facebook. Hi, from South Africa. Do my profile pic if you can. You know, Charisse, you can actually send us a nice high-resolution image of your profile pic if you want us to make that for you through the Dancakes virtual live stream request donation link. Dana just dropped that in the chat just a couple minutes ago. That's really the only way that I can take really specific requests. If it's not something that I can explicitly Google, like a pop art, a pop culture reference or something like that, then you can donate as little as $1, and it'll send that image straight to my phone where I can use it as a reference here.
And keep in mind, guys, that's any donation amount. That's $1, that's $5. It's whatever you would like to give us. We will happily take it and make you exactly what you want. Guaranteed. Dan, how you feel about that?
I feel pretty good about it.
Feel pretty good about it?
Yeah.
Can you do your best Bulbasaur?
Mama!
That wasn't bad. Velvet.
Charmander, Charm.
Squirtle. Squirtle.
Squirtle, Squirtle.
Squirtle.
When I was a kid,
It's just funny to think about like grown men in the vocal booth.
You mean like
Voice actors.
we met the guy who voiced Brock in the English dub was
Brock
in
and
this
James.
studio, and well, no, he could do James. He wasn't James's voice actor. He could do a James impression.
Oh, I thought he was James's voice actor.
I don't think so.
So I don't know why else he would do the James voice for us.
In case he was needed on an episode. I mean, he could do it.
No, but I mean, that's the thing, is that it was exactly the voice. He's Brock and James.
Sure, whatever.
You want to fight about it? I'll Google it.
Sure, Google it.
All right.
Guys, donate so you don't have to hear us jibber-jabbing
James
about this.
Team Rocket.
But Brock, the
voice
voice actor,
actor.
was in this studio. The man who said, I'm going to turn my frying pan into a drying pan, was within these walls.
Oh wow, it's Eric Stewart. What do you know?
Oh, what did I say?
You said that it wasn't.
What? Oh, it was?
That was Eric Stewart that was here.
Oh,
Eric Stewart is the guy who does the voice of James and Brock.
I didn't meet him. So you were right.
I was correct and you were not.
Okay. You want to...
How does it
you wanna
feel to be told that you're wrong on
put an L in my face?
All right, hold
camera.
up. Here we go.
You're going to... That's not allowed. Sorry, are you freaking serious?
There you go.
Truly, this is the Scarlet A.
Take the L.
Is someone gonna donate so you don't have to watch this?
They're like, why would we donate when we could keep watching this?
Yeah. Alright, I guess I'll switch back. You should make Brock from Pokemon.
Yeah, I will. I'll make Brock from Pokemon.
Apparently not, because Dan's drawn on faces, but for real, yeah. Thanks, Dan.
Yeah.
It's not dripping as much as I thought it would.
I have a very gentle touch.
Oh my god. Brock! Wow. 4 angles, y'all. 4.
Oh, Brock.
So you were right.
Always too high to open his eyes.
You thought he was high? But all his siblings look like him, remember?
Yeah,
They, like,
have
went to
a
his
problem,
house. Oh my god. They were like young children.
which makes it worse.
I'm gonna turn my frying pan into a drying pan. You know, I looked nice today.
You still look nice, Dana.
Well, I mean, I don't look as nice receiving my L. It's gonna be a good video. I'm gonna take some videos of this. Quick. I'm gonna talk to my...
Okay. It's the least I could do. No. It hurt me more than it hurt you.
Got people jumping in the stream. What's up, guys? How are we
Howdy.
doing today? Brock.
Orange boy.
Oh my god.
What?
He was a rock type trainer.
Yes.
His name is Brock.
We're doing this now?
Do you get it? I just got it right now.
Oh my gosh. I'm so happy for you. That's profound.
Wow.
Your ignorance, you've been freed from it.
Thanks. Antonio sent us a donation. Thank you so much. We will take that momentarily.
Bork. It's Brock. Hey, look at that.
Hey.
Dancake's new order from Antonio Garzon.
Caitlin says,
The picture of this cat, please.
cat. Really quick, Caitlin says, dang, you guys always nail it. I made it child friendly.
Where did it go? There it is. Here, would you like to see the picture that I'm being asked to draw?
Okay. Oh, that looks like, say hi, Herbert.
Meow.
It's not, though, I don't think. It's very cute. Please, what is the cat's name? Also, please give me a shout before you play Brock. It's gonna
Brock.
be a good tic-tac video. Man, we got people jumping in the stream still. What's up, everybody? Drop a snake emoji if you're having a good day. Drop an egg if it could be better. Drop the fish if you're happy to be watching the stream. Okay, yeah, so Antonio said it's not mine, just a random meme cat.
Yeah.
I kind of figured, because it looks like Hi Herbert, but it also looks like those crying cats that people use as like response images.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got a snake. Nice. Is it Roslyn? Or Rosalind, but I think it's Roslyn. I'm glad you're having a good day. Alright, Ivy, you have a point. They said, I love that you talk about Brock being stoned, but censor damn absolute fire. I mean, yeah. We try to keep it as friendly as we can. But, like, nothing we say is offensive, you know? We're not about that. That already looks like a meme cat. I should be recording this one. I make our TikToks and all that, so I gotta do this kind of stuff. Scrim. We got a lot of fishies. A lot of people are happy they're watching the stream.
I'm happy y'all are watching the stream too.
Me too. Hope you guys are enjoying it.
strange orb.
Strange orb.
All right,
All right, let me check my battery. Okay.
Mr. B Rock.
Mr. B Rock.
Dwayne the Brock Johnson. Want me to flip it normally?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's Brock.
Nice.
Thanks.
Thanks. Can you slide it in front of me when you're done? Beautiful. Thank you much.
Fantastic.
That's 2 good TikTok videos. You know what I'm finding with TikTok that's
that?
interesting? Is if you take a million, like, 2-second videos, TikTok is made to, like, edit videos together for you. So instead of, like taking a minute-long video and chopping it up, I just keep hitting stop and start, because if I put it into TikTok, it'll literally combine it and put it to the beats of music for me. Isn't that kind of neat?
That's extremely neat.
So, I took, like, 10 videos of you doing this.
Very cool. Find a new way around it. Antonio Garzon, who I believe this is for, asks, how do you even figure out that you're good at doing art with pancakes? Well, I'll tell you a secret, man. I didn't start that way. My story is actually very, very curious. I got started as a fry cook at a diner, completely innocuously, and I would make smiley faces. I didn't use these the squeeze bottles. I didn't use color in my pancake batter. It was literally just taking a drip cut full of plain pancake batter and drawing cartoon facial features onto a restaurant-size 400-degree griddle, cooking them all separately, and then stacking the features on a round pancake like it was Mr. Potato Head. And the very first time I ever served one, I got a $15 tip. Now, I started really, really basic, right? Like most people I know can draw a smiley face. It's a circle with some eyes and a curve. But I got a $15 tip for it. $3.75 short stack and bacon, and he gave me 15 bucks. And so I told myself I'm going to keep doing it just for tips. Like, at that point, if you told me you're going to become a professional pancake artist and have, like, friends that join you in the career, I would not have believed you. In fact, I even had people that told me, you should make a restaurant out of this, and I would just laugh it off, you know, just like, eh.
Well, and it's funny because you say friends that would join me, but I didn't know you before you guys hired me.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to record this.
Here we go. You ready, Antonio? 3, 2, 1.
That's perfect.
Goodness. Looks very upset. Very upset.
Scrum!
Ow. Ow.
Thank you. Would you be cool if I departed for, like, not even 10, like maybe 10 minutes? Because if I put a TikTok together now, telling people to come to the live stream, we might get more viewers.
We'll get some more viewers. We'll get some more
Yeah.
delightful requests. No thoughts, mind empty. I will. There we go. Take a gander. Now, it doesn't look like, presently, we have any requests in the email here. So if somebody wants to drop a comment in the chat here, give me a suggestion, give me a character, give me something I can Google until one of those donations comes in. And in the meantime, we'll work on some free stuff for y'all. We do appreciate the donations. We do appreciate y'all supporting us, but an Apache helicopter for Darius. Is that Steverson? Steverson. Apache helicopter. I can do that for you, Darius. Neat. Here I go. Machinery, vehicles, and, you know, firearms and all those sorts of things. That's one of the requests I get sometimes. It can always be a little trickier than more organic shapes like people's faces, if only because they're usually a lot more geometric. I'm going to sit and rest my hand while I work on that. So, if I can get that weird nose right. A lot of times when I do vehicles of any sort, trucks, cars, planes, boats, they end up being a little bit more wobbly, especially when I do them, you know, for a live event like this. If I was just making this as a standalone YouTube video or a preserved pancake piece, then I might end up taking a lot longer, making sure that my lines are perfect, but that can always, like I said, it takes a lot longer. So that's a big part of the reason that you'll see me just kind of sketch it, I guess would be the way to, you know, it's like, see how I'm not like taking my time making these shapes perfect. I'm just kind of approximating them. Usually that's good enough, you know. It's good enough for the idea of what it is that I'm drawing to be effectively communicated. Not always. Sometimes it's better than others. Motor, helicopter motor. Yeah. There we go. And you can kind of see the tail back there. And it's got rotors as well. Yeah. A little texture on there. Do a really simple outline. I'm going to come back. We will fill this in. I'm going to use my white batter here to sort of hit some highlights. Say, alright, here we go. Here's the spots where the light seems to hit this machine most effectively. Between the outlines and the highlights, that usually communicates the geometry really effectively and makes it look a lot more discernible to the casual observer. Somebody that just takes a glance at it, they'll say, oh, that's just an Apache. That's an Apache helicopter. I'm going to use this light green. It's not exactly a military green, but you know, one I'm using as a reference is more of a gray, but you know, you work with what you got. It's very simple. Throw it all together. And there we have it. Now that's just got to cook through. I'm going to check my my inbox again. If we've got donation requests, then I will bump those to the front of the line. We're really hoping to get a couple more of those in this stream. It's kind of hit and miss, but it really does help us out to have a little bit of money coming our way during this. So let me see what we got. How about... It doesn't look like we got any yet. So... Caitlin Bowen, I tried donating 5 times and it keeps giving me errors when picking different payment methods. That's kind of a problem. Well, I appreciate you bringing that to my attention. One moment, please. Okay. Caitlin, if you can let me know what it is that you wanted to request. Is it a personal image? Because if not, let me know. If it is a personal image and it won't go through, that's a little bit harder to solve. But if you are trying to donate, I'm going to take you at your word for it, and we'd be happy to make your request for you. Ben's going to be back in the studio shortly. He's our tech guy, and he's going to be able to troubleshoot that so that those payments will process. Ivy Smivey, do you use resin to preserve pancakes? Yes, we do. We actually have this elaborate preservation method that involves freeze drying, sealing, and Hank, our business manager, has been building frames. Gosh, I'm so excited about this. Like, because it's cool. Like, we've been getting good at pancakes for years now, but now that we're preserving them, Hank's starting to get good at building frames, if that makes sense. Like, he's starting to be better about, like, they're starting to look really nice. Like, the whole thing is turning into this cohesive craft. Yeah, and so we've got another wing of our studio built that we just do preservation in, and I'm really excited for more and more people to find out about that so that we can move into being more, like, fine artists instead of just sort of breakfast jesters, you know. Live events have been fantastic and they've done really great things for us, but it's more fulfilling to me to take a really long time on one piece that I know is going to sit on somebody's wall and they're going to enjoy it for like the rest of their life, rather than just like a caricature of their face they're going to go and eat, you know? Like it's a totally different kind of fulfillment. So here's that Apache. Let's see how this looks. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Caitlin Bowen, you want Rick and Morty? I can do that. Rick and Morty. I'll see if I can. I have a design in mind. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Patchy. Da 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 da. 1. Jeremy Wheat. Why would I want a pancake on my wall? Why would you want a painting on your wall, man? No, it won't go moldy. It won't go moldy because we preserve it. We use a freeze dryer to extract the moisture from it. We use a sealant to seal it so that resin won't soak into it, and then we sink it into resin, and it'll last forever. I've got one on my wall that I made about 1.5 years ago, and it still looks the same as it did when I put it in there. It's of a D&D mimic. Actually, there's a little sticker of it. This is we make stickers out of some of our favorite designs. But the design that this sticker was extracted from is actually sitting on my wall at home. And I see it every day before I come to work. It's the one preserved pancake I've allowed myself to keep because it holds a special place in my heart. All right, Rick and Morty. Sometimes I go a little quiet when I'm trying to focus on like getting all the really specific details of a character. Rick's teeth are details that would have been way too small for me to accurately outline if I just used my black batter pen. So instead of outlining them, I'm just going to come back and put dots of white. So we're switching from positive to negative space there for art nerds out there. Hopefully that will... You don't want to not draw the teeth, right? You also don't want to use a pen with the line weight too thick, because then you'll lose all the contrast that makes those shapes easy to discern, and it'll just make him look like he has a mouth full of holes or something creepy. So we'll see if that works. So, these guys are very small, but I have a background design I'm going to give them that'll hopefully make up for it. Alright, let's see here. We're going to go... One thing I've found that's actually a really easy way to make a pancake look kind of cool is to do these like textured white spots. Something about the white pancake batter makes it cook a little different. Gives it like a lot more sharp edges. Doesn't blend into the other things quite as completely. So putting those down like that and then doing some layered colors over that. I'm trying to do this, you know, the green dimensional portals that Rick and Morty are always running through. Just kind of do some highlights and shading and then come through and do a fill of green. And then outline. Okay. Caitlin, your Rick and Morty is going. Like I said, Ben should be back to troubleshoot that, just to make sure that if you want to send us something. Becca! Hey, Becca, it's good to see you. Thanks for dropping into the chat. It's always good to see Becca. Becca's one of our regular watchers, big supporter of Dancakes, and we're always pleased to see you, Becca. Becca, let me take a gander here. So actually, while this is cooking, I'll be right back. All right, I'm returning because I wanted to show y'all one of our little pieces here. I'm going to show this on the overhead camera so you can see it. Jeremy Wheat, you mentioned, why would you want to put a pancake on your wall?
Who made that?
This is by Dana. Dana over here is the one that crafted this beautiful work of art. She did all those amazing colors, some really beautiful stuff up here around the outline of that and the colors you did on the highlights of this. I mean, this is one of the prettiest pieces of pancake art that I think has ever been made in this studio. And you can see that shininess, that is tabletop resin that was poured into a frame that was built by Hank. Hank built and stained this frame. Dana made the pancake, and then we freeze-dried it, sealed it, and sank it into resin. And this is a thing we do now. This is like, you can get us to make a portrait of your favorite person. I've done some really fantastic portraits I'm really proud of that we're preserving now. We're just, doing everything in our power to try and make pancake art a living, worth living.
Oh, and we had it before. That's important to know.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna go put this back.
Please. Do we have any guesses as to how long that beast took? It's the longest I've ever taken on a pancake, ever. So, try to guess how long that took me. Just to make as a pancake, not to prep colors, not to draw.
Preserve.
You preserve,
Right.
yeah.
Here's this Rick and Morty 3.
Brick and mortar?
1. There they are, floating in space.
Morty looks so scared.
That makes sense. I'd be scared.
Becca, thank you so much. I appreciate it. For anyone just joining the stream, Dan and I were in a disagreement, and I was wrong, so he drew an L on my forehead. How much does something like that cost? I couldn't see anything on your site as far as those things go. We're having a bit of an issue with the site right now, but if you go to dancakes.com/store, you'll probably have to manually type it in. We're having a problem on...
Are you sure they're not talking about the preserved pancakes? How much does something like that cost? I mean, we were just showing that off.
Right, but is that not on the site?
No, we don't have a set price for...
Not a set price, but something about it. Commissions.
Yes, we have a commissions tab. Like, we don't have a set price, but if you're asking what something like that costs, well, for the pieces that we actually commission, like folks actually commission for us, it depends on the complexity of the pancake and the size of it. Like, I've made some, oh, this is actually, wrong plate. It depends on the complexity and the size of it. There we go. Like how long it takes, that sort of thing, how much fidelity they want us to do to their reference image and that sort of thing. I don't think we have a set price because we try to be flexible, right? If somebody reaches out to us on behalf of Disney, we're going to charge them more. For the average person, I want to say it's going to be generally for a piece the size of the beast that Dana made and the complexity of it, you know, with all the different colors she used, that one's probably going to be around $300. But obviously, like I said, there's flexibility in that. We also have been auctioning pieces off, and that beast will actually be auctioned off.
Mention Bowser, because I think it's the last day for the auction.
Oh, is it? Is it the last?
No, it might be. I think it's within the last 2 days at this point.
Okay,
We're in the
so
last 48 hours.
There's another one of Dana's pancakes. It's actually currently being
I would grab it.
being auctioned off through the website. Oh, hey, we've got some donations.
Heck yeah.
Beautiful. Josh Ciampoli. Witcher 3 medallion. Very good. All right, we got 4 request donations that just came through, which makes me a very, very happy camper. So thank you very much for everybody that's been doing that. I'll go ahead and make this Witcher medallion. Talk through the process a little bit while I do. Really appreciate everybody being patient with us.
I'm going to show this off really quick.
On Twitch, La Soulless asks, did it take 45 minutes to make the beast?
No. It took maybe 5 or 6 times that long, Keys Could Open.
You might want to just put it on the. I gotta make this. This is a donation.
Okay.
Like if you just put it on the widen.
Okay. So Dan's gonna get started on that one, but the reason I push this is because we are in the final days of the auction for this guy. He's being auctioned off on our website. I made this about a month ago during we did a Smash Bros stream. And he's my favorite Smash Bros character, and I'm really happy with this one. It's still being auctioned off. It's at a pretty cool price right now. Like I'm happy it's going for like art prices, you know, like fine art prices, which is neat.
Because we start them pretty low with
we start the auctions very low, and then someone really wanted this, which is cool. But yeah, so it is fine art. You know, it's like the reason it's fine art is because the medium's so weird, and because it's like such a conversation starter and such a like where the heck else do you get this kind of thing type deal. But yeah, go to dancakes.com/store, and if you wanna bid on this guy, I would love for him to find a good home. This is one of my favorites. It's a really simple one. It didn't take me that long, but I really like it, mostly because I experimented with colors, and I think my favorite thing that someone said on Instagram was that it looked like a deep fried meme, which was the highest compliment I could have received. And if you want to know how many of these things we're making, we've got a whole giant table full of them in the back that we still need to sign them so Hank can pour the resin. There were maybe 15 pancakes total, maybe like 6 frames, 7 frames. So, yup. Dan, Trey Freeman says they think their payment went through, so maybe keep an eye out for that name. I'll check when I can. I just want to post this TikTok.
The Witcher medallion. I am that nerd who cuts his hair like Geralt of Rivia.
Huh?
My haircut. I do the Geralt of Rivia haircut thing.
If you type Dancakes into Facebook, will it pop up?
Usually.
Okay. TikTok only gives you like 10 characters. It's so annoying.
Not sure how this will look because I don't actually have like a dark gray. Just gonna use indigo and see if that cool color works. But you know what we say at Dancakes? Mistakes are delicious. Whoa.
Ooh.
Whoa.
You mad, bro? Get it? Mad is mistakes are delicious.
I am a mad lad. What do y'all think our loyalty program should be called?
Oh god. I wanted to make that poll last night, but I was just so tired. And Saturday's my day off, but I want to make a poll where we want to do a loyalty program that's basically like, you know, if you pay a few dollars, you have a membership to our website and you'll be given access to
free content, special live streams,
discount on equipment,
all that jazz.
all that fun stuff. And we're trying to think of a name. And we want something clever, you know? Like a pun would be preferred.
Edge.
Huh?
We got a request from Garrett Baumert. His request says, it reads, "This is Edge. He is an ethereal being, and I want to preserve his image in the form of pancake." This.
Wow. It is ethereal.
My whole life, I've been waiting to draw Edge. Didn't know it.
Dancakes.
But now, I do. And now, I have seen the light. I have seen the edge.
Cool. Oh, Sick Nasty. We hit 200,000 followers on TikTok.
It's awesome.
Beginning of the summer, we only had 70. That's crazy.
It's mostly you, Dana. Well done.
I have been trying my best with TikTok. It's funny because, so Dancakes in big part is social media. Obviously, you know, like we're all over social media platforms. We make those videos that sometimes go viral, you know, like, oh, guy makes Lady Gaga in pancake art, or this man makes art in pancakes. Like, we make time-lapse videos in hopes that lots of people will see them, and then in the past, hire us for events. We used to travel full-time, and social media has always been our advertising. And now with coronavirus and there not being any events, and our main, if not all of our source of income is gone, we've pivoted even harder to push our social media content and try to make money over social media. And so I have been working like my bum off trying to keep us like
Relevant?
all over social media. And so I'm always like, and that's so like, I really hope TikTok doesn't go away because our TikTok has blown up in the last few months, and that's honestly such a ray of sunshine because like TikTok is easily the nicest social media crowd, which I didn't expect, but like, yeah, people on TikTok are so nice and they love our content. And I'm just trying to keep things posted across the board because literally like the month before all this happened, we were like, all right, time to hire a social media manager. We had an ad out, and they were basically going to take as much work as they could off of me because I was trying to do social media and travel, and I was not
And
keeping
content.
on top of it. Yeah, I was not keeping on top of it. Like I wish I would have because I was just,
Exhausted.
yeah, and overwhelmed. And it wasn't until coronavirus that ironically, I got really good at working. And like I think you and I both thrived from being like, oh, for once in our careers at Dancakes, we have a regular schedule, because before it was like, we might be in New York, New Orleans, and Miami in the next 7 days, you know, and we didn't know this until 2 weeks ago, and we can be out of the state, we can be anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, you know, 21 days out of the month.
It was stressful, and I didn't realize it during the process.
Well, yeah, because it was just constant.
It was just normal.
And whenever we were back, not only were we, like, in our few days, you know, at times it could be a day, it could be 2 days until we had to leave again, we were doing local events and time-lapses, and I was doing social media, and I was doing social media for when you guys were on the road. And so, like, but that was a good problem, because we were getting work like crazy. And now it's just, all right, we're social media people now. That's all we have left.
Witcher medallion.
That's sick. So I guess all I'm saying is if you've liked our content in the last few months, I appreciate it. I think we all appreciate it because we have really doubled, like we are putting out more online content right now than ever. We are all in here almost 7 days a week, just doing Dancakes stuff. I think the best thing that could have happened to us in this instance was the fact that we had a studio built a year ago, and we have a really nice studio with a really nice work area and a really nice pancake area, and we
invested smartly.
We just got a second computer bay so that two people can edit on Adobe Premiere at a time, because we need to edit that much content. So, hope none of this is too drabbly, but like, I'm glad things are going okay. I'm glad the live stream is popular. And again, guys, any donation helps, and you'll be prioritized in what you get.
Doing Kakashi now. This is for... Come on, phone. Sometimes it just doesn't like to register that my fingers are real.
I mean, your
this
fingers
is
are
for
always,
Trey Freeman.
Your hands are always so cold. Maybe it doesn't recognize it as a person.
Thinks I am robot.
Yep.
Robot.
Dan has a thing where his circulatory system is just too
Bootleg.
small for his body. So his hands and feet get
I got bootleg
ice
veins.
cold constantly, which is neat.
This dude got bootleg veins.
Thank you guys so much for your donations. It's extremely appreciated. And I like when donations come in, not just for that, the obvious reason of, you guys being very generous and helping us out with keeping the lights on, but I also like that people get to have their personalized thing, like Edge, to which Garrett said, I'm glad I could share the light with you.
I'm glad you could too, Garrett.
Thank you, Garrett. Oh, cool. Someone is in here from Thailand. What's up?
Very cool.
We've been to Thailand, right?
Yeah.
You've been to Thailand for Dancakes.
Did an event in Bangkok called Mix Mash a couple years ago.
We have been to... Oh, that looks so cool so far, Dan. I might get video of that. I think my camera's all smudgy. Don't mind me. Just getting all the angles. Anime is such, like, the coolest designs.
Mm-hmm.
I wish I looked like that.
Cool. Edge. 3, 2, 1.
Nice.
Knights. Knights.
Nice. Hello from Los
Cha-cha.
Angeles. What's up?
That's awesome, Lawrence. You're so good. Thank you very much for saying so. We really appreciate that.
Oh, cool. Kyle says, I do have an anniversary coming up and would like to get something done. I think it would be pretty cool, so I'll for sure be in touch soon outside of the stream. Fantastic.
Kyle Stokes, I gotta tell you, I'm stoked to hear it.
You know what? I'm sure they've never heard that before.
Garrett, I'm so glad you think that edge here is gorgeous. We've come to the edge of the pancake, and now the pancake is the edge.
What are you saying?
I don't really know.
Anime.
This is for Trey Freeman here. Next in line, we have Caitlin Bowen. Oh, this was okay. Caitlin, your donation came in. We really appreciate you being patient with us and working through that. And also, just in case we didn't say it already, everybody who makes a donation, all of our donation stream requests and stuff, all these images are going to end up in a gallery posted to dancakes.com after this. So you can actually very easily go up there and download a high-resolution copy of the image of the pancake you requested without having to like screenshot it from the stream or something. So just so you know, in addition to getting to engage with us and send us money and have us make your request, you get to check it out on the website after this. So after that, I don't have any other donations in my inbox.
Are you gonna flip this lad?
I will flip this lad. So again, if y'all want to get your requests made, giving us a donation is super appreciated, and it lets you upload any image in the world that you want us to make, and it'll come right to my phone, and I can use it as a reference, which is what I did with Edge here. But otherwise, if we don't have any outstanding donations, we will just take some requests from the chat. So if you guys want to give us a shot, give us a little collection of requests real quick, just leave a comment with what you want us to make, and we'll pick one. And maybe you'll be the lucky one that we pick.
Dan, tell me before you flip it, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Making that content.
This is a good angle because the TikTok videos that do the best are the ones where you can really clearly see the flip.
Yeah.
And this is an angle.
Sure is. Alright. It's almost time, Dana. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Alright. 3, 2, 1. Kakashi. There you go.
Sick.
Wow. Wow.
And if you wanted to hand me the plate of that, that'd be cool.
Absolutely.
Sorry guys, the more footage I get now, the less effort it'll take me later. Or just put it down.
1 second.
Yeah. No rush.
Thanks, Trey. All right. I see we got a Raphael Ninja Turtle from Caitlin Bowen.
Thanks, man.
Absolutely.
Now I've got 4 super easy to make TikToks, which is cool. I would love to duck out. Or no, I guess I'll...
Only got another 30, 40 minutes or so.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much again. Seriously, it means so much.
It does. We really appreciate it. All right, Raphael, the red one. Hey Dana,
So,
I really appreciate you running these streams with me. I have a lot of fun. I really like your energy, and I like doing this stuff.
thanks.
So thank you.
You're welcome. I like doing this too. So is that pronounced, would that be cha-cha or sia-sia? Sha-sha? I don't know. Either way, yeah, thank you. It's, shading is one of the really cool things that, like, we're able to do that I think gives our art an edge, you know? Like, having the shading going is, like, I don't know. I know as an artist, you can make the simplest art pop really hard with some good, simple shading. There's a lot of little things we've picked up that are kind of like shortcut, shorthand things to make the art look like it has more depth and dimension than it actually does.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get some coffee! I forgot to turn off my mic, so sorry if you heard, like, coffee slurping noises.
Oh no, coffee noises. Oh no! We're gonna get canceled.
I would just like to remind everybody that if there is something you really want, I think, are we getting steady donations, Dan?
No, they petered out. This is a free one.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
taking.
Cool beans. I'm dropping the link right now. You can go to this page. It's a very easy to use, quick page where you can donate any amount to us through, I think it's PayPal. I'm not sure though.
Well, it's supposed to be. There's multiple payment
Yeah.
options, but they were having trouble with them earlier, so
Sorry guys, we're
always troubleshooting.
yeah, I mean literally one of our pancake artists like runs the website. So, you know, we do what we can
doing our
with what
best.
we've got, which Ben is already like a wizard with this stuff.
Yeah.
And he's kicking butt at it, but you know, it's also technology, so there's gonna be issues. But either way, not to discourage anybody, because 99% of the time it works. If you go to that link, you can give us whatever you want for us to make, any request. So that can include a picture of a pet, a picture of a loved one, you, any character you want, any celebrity, whatever. Sky's the limit. Literally anything you want to request for any amount as low as $1.
And these donations are currently our lifeblood as a company. One of the main places that we're actually having an income right now. So it means a lot to us for everybody that does that, and we're very, very happy to make those requests for you. It also gives you the power to upload your images directly to us. Your photograph will get uploaded and I can download it straight to my phone. Super easy. So even if it's some really obscure thing like an in-joke or a portrait of your family or something, I can draw it. Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas, says Kevin Halb. That's a really easy one. Oh, we got a donation from Amanda Dunscombe. My Lola. Let me take a look at this picture here. My Lola. Oh.
What?
You're gonna like this, Dana. Hold
Yeah?
on, let me flip the image real quick.
Am I gonna like it?
Yeah, what a cutie. Wow. Look at this.
Oh, goodness. Big head.
Yeah.
Thank you, Amanda. Was that for Amanda?
Sweetheart. Yes.
Cool. Thank you so much. I just saw they said made a donation.
Mm-hmm. We really, really appreciate that. Time to make this cute puppy. Lola.
Amanda, I agree. She is gorgeous. I think all dogs are gorgeous. And I'm not saying you're not saying that, Amanda, but like people are always like, man, that dog's ugly. I think ugly dogs are just as gorgeous. Because dogs are good. No matter what. They're good dogs. So they're all pretty. I have the ugliest dog in the world. Maybe not in the world, there's already competitions for that kind of thing, but he's got like an inch underbite. His eyes bug out. They look in different directions. He's got this long, scrawny tail because they didn't dock it. He's got a really short snout, so he's always making like noises, and he snores. But he is the best. He's the sweetest boy, even if he's super, super ugly. I've literally shown pictures of him to Hank before, and Hank's like, ugh, I don't want to see that. And I'm just like, Sammy's a good boy. God damn, that looks so good. You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and take a few of these. Heck it. These are super easy to post. TikTok does the editing for me, which I enjoy. Sorry if it's weird that I'm just going in circles around Dan. Hope that's not distracting.
Not to me.
I'm just the pancake Rotzi. Am I right, Dan?
Yes.
Cool, thanks. I don't know.
That's okay. We are going to outline this in purple, because I got a lot of purple lying around. Raphael. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. Colorful.
It is really cool. I like the angle.
Dana, do you follow Mork Skywalker on Insta? An absolute mess of a dog, and he's so cute.
Something tells me I should. On it.
Ivy on Facebook.
On it. Mork Skywalker. Oh, cutie.
Goodness.
Wrinkles for days. Dan, you know what it's like to have a wrinkly pet.
Yes, I have a Sphinx.
Naked cat.
Yes, my wife is allergic to fur and feathers and all that stuff, so our pet options are pretty limited, but we ended up getting a Sphinx. And it was the best decision of my entire life. I've never had a cat that's so absolutely affectionate. He's a very affectionate boy.
He's super sweet.
Because he needs other people to give him body heat. I think that's where it comes from. Either that or he's just perfect, you know. Just happens to be.
Whenever I hold him, I don't get to see him often, so he doesn't know me super well, but when I hold him, he just puts his paw up and he just like puts it on my face. And he just leaves it there. He just like put his paw on my face.
Touch.
I don't even think of him like a cat. He really does look like a little pseudo-dragon or something.
Mm-hmm.
He's more
alien critter.
gremlin alien than cat.
He's a house goblin.
He is a house goblin. Also, yes, Amanda, ugly cute is even cuter. Can you do it in a way where I can get some TV in the background?
Yes, I can absolutely.
I just want a really good shot here.
It's not time yet.
Okay. I'm trying to decide what the best shot is. I want to say this, but then your hand might cover it.
Alright, you ready, Dana?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Very happy with that.
Yeah. Can you pull the picture back up?
Get out of here.
Oh no, now the world knows your passcode. You gonna flip it?
Yeah, there it is.
Thank you. Very good.
Actually, I'm really happy with how that one turned out.
Oh, for sure. Thank you.
Here, hold these next to each other.
And then if you wanna put it on a plate and hand it to me. Oh. Sorry, do that again. Sorry, everybody.
Ready?
Yeah. Cool, thank you. Alright guys, now we'll resume typical live stream behavior. I think I got enough content for the next week. Amanda said thank you so much.
Any more donations? No donations so far.
If you guys would like to donate something, any requests, or any amount will get you a request. Let me drop that real quick. Boop. 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 There it is.
There's the link.
Just click on that link and it'll take you right to the form to send in whatever picture you want. Beep boop.
You've still got your L.
That's my Scarlet A.
Your scar. L. She was looking kinda dumb with her finger and her thumb in the shape of an L on her forehead. Get out of my swamp!
Well, the years start coming and they don't start coming. Back to the rules and you hit
Do
the ground
pancakes of all of Dan's tattoos.
I'm dead. I mean, that's... You could do, like, the fox and stuff. Unless any of y'all got, you know, I mean, that'd be a fun request. If anyone has any donations,
so elaborate.
now's the time to do it. It is pretty...
Consuming. I can show you all my arm. Look, if I hold it like at an angle down, it makes it look like I have a really, like I work out my biceps a lot.
Your sleeve is really cool. Dan got his sleeve right before the world went to hell, and so it's not finished.
It is not finished.
I mean, you're welcome to say no. It's a request.
Oh, to the tattoos?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just feels like it would be so elaborate, and I only have so much batter left.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of hoping to do simpler requests.
Yeah, Ivy, it's a cool idea, but I think
it is a very cool idea.
It is, and it's we're just kind of nearing the end, and so we want to make sure we have enough batter.
That's
and
a lot of tattoos.
Get to what, you know, people like, you know, general public type stuff. But it is an excellent request. It was funny, actually, 2 weeks ago. Several different people, Becca included, who's watching now, asked for
portraits of us.
Portraits of us. And so there was a portrait of me, a portrait of Dan, a portrait of Hank, and then 2 people at the same time. And then keep in mind, these are donations. Like, people were being amazing. They were like, I donate to have Dana's face made. I donate to have Dan's face made. And then 2 people at the same time donated for Ben. So there's just 2 Bens. Mm-hmm. And you didn't want to,
didn't want to just repeat myself.
Make him the same. So he just made it, like, inverted colors.
I'm going to make a one-up mushroom and then eat it.
Sick.
You want to, I don't know if that would do well on TikTok.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Might as well. I'll add Mario music.
Alright. Here we go. For those of you that don't know, a one-up mushroom was actually the first pancake that went viral and launched my entire career as a pancake artist. There's a photo of me making a Mario mushroom at my diner day job. That turned directly into a lifelong career of making pancakes for a living. So it really did kind of give me an extra life, didn't it?
No, you're still gonna die.
Oh.
Is it gonna be green or red?
Green. I could do.
Red would make you big. Oh, you already ate one. Because you're so tall.
What do you? Okay. What should I do? Should I do red or green?
Green.
Okay. All right.
So small. After all these years, I'm still so satisfied with the way, the smoothness of the batter coming out of the bottle.
Mm-hmm.
It's so fun to watch up close, which is why I try to get all these like really close-up angles and stuff.
Hey, we got a donation.
Heck yeah.
Caitlin Bowen sent us another one. Ezio or Edward Kenway from Assassin's Creed.
Sick. You like Assassin's Creed?
I haven't played any of the more recent ones. I remember when the first game came out, I was a big fan of it.
Nice. Other person is having trouble donating. When I try to donate, it keeps saying an error occurred. Please try again or try an alternative form of payment. Yeah, I'll reiterate that we're having a few issues with the website. It's annoying and, I don't know, not very professional looking, but we're trying our best to get it back online. It's not a big deal, but I feel bad that people are trying to donate and it's not working. Right now, our resident tech guy, Ben, is out, but
He should be back soon.
he should be back soon. In the meantime, I mean, is it only fair to, like, give them what they want if they tried and then, you know,
That's what we did for
honor
Caitlin.
system? Yeah, honor system. So if you want, maybe try it one more time if you feel like it. If not, go ahead and tell us what you want. Hopefully it's not a personalized picture. If not, I will call Ben and we'll get that done sooner. But like, we want to get you your request. We appreciate even just like the thought of you wanting to do it. Trey said PayPal works. Trey was having issues earlier, I think, or someone was having issues, so maybe try PayPal. I'm so sorry if that's an inconvenience. But in the meantime, please tell us what you want. We're happy to get on it. Anyone having errors with donations, we'll just go honor system and, you know, we would ask that you please make the donation once it's working, but we're happy to take it sooner than later because, you know, it's our fault the site's not working. Is that fair? I feel like that's fair.
Seems reasonable to me.
Appreciate all of you guys donating. Again, it's extremely appreciated. Ugh, gross. Bug. Why is there a bug in my coffee? Oh! God damn it. Oh, sorry. Gosh darn it. Sorry, everybody. Sorry. A bug flew into my coffee and I lost all grasp on reality.
Hashtag relatable.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to curse.
Hashtag relatable.
I don't really have anywhere to put these.
Now Disney's never going to work with us again. It's going
Darn
to be
it.
your fault.
Gosh darn.
Alright. I'm going to flip this one up.
Dan says, my 6-year-old son would love Charmander. He was jealous you made Bulbasaur. I think that's, as soon as we hear what, Les Solis wanted.
I'm going to flip this.
Again, Les Solis, feel free to... Oh! Feel free to tell us what you wanted.
You ready, Dana?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Is snack.
Are you gonna eat it and get an extra life?
I am. Once it's cooked on the other side a little bit. Don't want to burn my hand.
But if you'll have an extra life, it's worth it.
You're right. I should probably just burn the inside of my mouth.
You should throw it up into the air into your mouth. Tell me when.
Here I go. Did it work?
I'm gonna put in TikTok a little one up above your head. So yes, it'll look really stupid, but it'll work. I'm gonna go get a new cup of coffee. Wash out my mouth.
That's actually really tasty. I needed that. Alright. Here we go. Easy-o. 3, 2, 1.
Neat.
That guy's got knives instead of fingers. Or, well, one of his fingers was switched with a knife.
I feel so bad. This person wanted their cat, and so it's a personal image. Could we just give him an email to right? I'd be happy to give him one.
Dancakes Studio.
Yeah. Les Solis, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the Dancakes email directly, because, you know, if you do want that second thing, that's fine, but I want to give you your first choice, if we can help it. Dan, that's dancakesstudio@gmail.com? Is that right?
Yes.
Cool.
In the meantime, I have this other donation request from Janine Carbonaro. My favorite author, Scott Sigler, wrote the Galactic Football League series, a series of books about aliens and humans playing football 700 years in the future. The main team in the series is the Lonath Krakens, and this is their team logo.
Nice.
Thank you for the exposition.
Yeah.
It's nice to learn those things.
And just a reminder, if we get a point where we can, I think a Charmander is in order.
It's our father.
Oh, is he back? Hey, a lot of people are having trouble donating. Like, a lot of people. I just had to give someone our direct email. They keep saying they're getting an error message, and they're all saying the same thing. They keep saying, like, they get an error message. It says an error occurred. Please try again or try an alternative form of payment.
PayPal's been working, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
Ben is on it.
Ben is on it. Thank you for your patience. I appreciate everyone who said something along the lines of, like, I tried to donate, and then I tried again and again and again. I'm so sorry. You shouldn't have to do that, and we're working on it the best we can. Last thing we want is for it to be difficult for you guys to get your request in. Because, I don't know about you, Dan, or I don't know about you guys watching, but this Sunday stream is, like, one of my favorite things in the week to look forward to. And I'm really glad when people get to get something personal, because that was, like, when we did events, that was a big part of what we did. People wanted their pets or their face or something like that. And even though we can't see you guys, like, the reactions are always huge when we make them something personal. So please, I want to encourage that as much as possible. Les Solis, I hope you saw that link, dancakesstudio@gmail.com. Just go ahead and email the picture. You said a kitty, so I'm sure we can figure it out that it was from you. And we'll go ahead and get on it. We're so sorry that you had problems. Caitlin said, I love you. I think maybe that's at you? I don't know.
Well, we love you too.
Lysola said, can I Venmo? Yeah, you can totally
Should
Venmo.
be able to.
Yeah, let me drop you our Venmo name. Just in case, you know, I know the site's being odd, so I'll just go ahead and give it to you straight. I think it's just...
The support us page has the Venmo info on it.
Okay. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if, you know, the website, all the silly it's doing.
Okay.
Just one moment, I will give you our Venmo. Again, thank you so, so much.
I'm gonna make a Charmander in the meantime.
Neato. Alright, there's the support us link. If you click on that, it'll take you right to our Venmo. So yeah, go ahead and click on that and you'll have it. Yeah, Becca said her donation worked, but she used PayPal. Just don't turn off Venmo. Oh, okay. Sorry guys, I'm Ben's saying tech stuff. So if you hear me answer a question not asked, that's why. Hope you guys are still enjoying the stream regardless. I have put video on TikTok of you making Bulbasaur and Squirtle. This will complete the set.
Running really low on orange, so I'm probably gonna have to do some creative coloring here. But you know what?
Would you rather me make you some?
Mistakes are delicious.
Why do you think so?
I think mistakes are delicious.
I mean, yeah.
I just ate a 1-Up mushroom, made me feel delicious.
Getting pretty trippy there. I like it. Kinda looks like Barney the dinosaur.
A little bit.
That's neat. I think that's gonna work out really nicely. So,
Okay.
I did not catch the 6-year-old's name, but I hope he or she enjoys that. Glad we could sneak that one in. Charmander is a good
3, 2, 1. It's the Krakens.
neato. That's pretty cool. Of it.
Release the Krakens. Caitlin Bowen, we use a third-party service that we actually can't even hear the music that's being played on the stream in the studio. It's just quiet in here. We can just hear our attic fan. So probably. I know that people like to sample Navi a lot, especially on like lo-fi hip hop and stuff like that. Video game vibes. Okay, let me take the gander here. Nicholas Hang on.
Did Lysolus's cat come through?
I think so.
Cool.
Shenanigans, is that the cat?
Is that the name? Oh my goodness. Becca says she loves your use of color. I agree, Becca.
Thanks, Becca. Appreciate that.
So, can I tell you something I would have done, and what you did isn't bad, but like it's interesting to me, color theory. If I were doing this, if I were doing this where I want Charmander, tell me before you flip it, wanted to make him look more orange, I would use blue.
I'm just managing my colors because I'm running low on most of them.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I'm just,
Green was not my first choice.
Is blue?
Yes.
Neat. Shenanigans. Cat. Heck it, I'm gonna take one of those too. Unlimited TikTok content, why not? Why not? Because doing this like multi-video approach makes like a 10-second video so people won't get sick of them because they go by so quick.
Smart.
I am learning how to use TikTok and I'm proud of myself. I was so intimidated by TikTok when you guys were like, TikTok's blowing up, man. And I was like, I don't know how to use it. It's so confusing. It's such a weird app when you get into it. I heard someone say once that like every time they log into TikTok, they just sit like perfectly still for 45 minutes because like it's such an onslaught that they just become a petrified lizard, you know, fight or flight or freeze response. And I agree. Every time you log into TikTok, it's just so loud and so in your face and weird and I was really happy when we started using white because it adds a really nice look to the pet portraits especially, I think. Dancakes has kind of gone through an interesting journey with what colors we use because it started as heat toning, which if anyone remembers like Dan's really early work, like 6 or 7 years ago at this point, he was just, he was doing it in the back of a diner, which meant he was like putting down pancake batter, waiting for that to cook. Well, you were stacking it at first. That's the first thing you did is you made pancake shapes and then you put them on top of each other to form faces and stuff. You know, like smiley faces, not portraits. And then you heat toned, which just meant you laid down lines and they would cook darker and those would be like your lines, you know? Like instead of just having brown batter, he'd just cook the lines he wanted brown really dark. And then we went to quad tone around when I joined, which meant 4 shades of brown. And then there was, well, I guess there was color first, then quad tone. And then...
Ready for Charmander?
Yeah. It looks scary on the back, not gonna lie.
3, 2, 1.
Beautiful.
How cute.
That's great. You did a great job improvising. Love that purple shading. It looks like Charmander in a very warm room. Cool beans. And just put the plate down if you would. Appreciate it. I'll start clearing these out a little more.
Yeah, and I think we're coming up to the end of the stream here. I think I have one from Becca Roberts. I always appreciate you, Becca. It's a nice selfie, and you want us to do the weird inverted color scheme that we did on Ben last time, right?
Good choice.
That's actually a really good request. This will be, I think this will be the last one before we wrap up. So, we really appreciate everybody hanging out, giving us donations and stuff, giving us stuff to do. All of these pancakes are going to make their way to our website. It'll probably be live tomorrow at some point. We're going to post these, and you can go up there and you can get your high-resolution image downloaded if you'd like it. And as always, we are extremely grateful for everybody tuning in, watching. It's always wonderful to have people making this more fun for us, talking to us, engaging with us in the chat, giving us requests, and especially sending us a little bit of money, helping us make ends meet. So we really, really appreciate that. I am gonna flip this cat, and then I will get started on this final pancake.
That's my cue. I'm gonna come around to the back, so one second. Can you give me like a big dramatic flip? I kept meaning to ask that for the last few. You know, like a little higher, a little more showy.
Okay, wait.
The ones with the big flips, like as the thumbnail, do the best on TikTok.
Cool. Good to know.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Heck yeah.
Bam! Bam!
Nice.
Flip that cat.
That was wonderful.
Flip that cat.
Shenanigans is in the air.
Flip the cat. Flip the cat.
Do you have the picture? I'm sorry. Thank you. The flip version. Oh, that is the flip version.
A little bit better that way. Just a little dot, a little dollop right there. Guess whose cat?
Perfect.
Cat again.
Lysolis, thank you so much.
Lesola's cat.
Appreciate the patience.
We do appreciate it.
Anthony said thank you so much for Charmander. He said you're an amazing artist, and he hopes to be as good as you.
Awesome. I really appreciate you saying so.
Sweet.
We've actually got a whole litany of, we're releasing a bunch of tutorial content now, and you can find our pancake art, Dancakes 101, how to do pancake art if you're interested in doing pancake stuff like us. That gives you a walkthrough to the whole basic process and demystifies a lot of it. All right, Becca, here I go.
By the way, guys, speaking of that, cakes.com/store. I just dropped a link that will take you to our store. For anyone who wants to try this, has ever wanted to, like, you know, like you're interested in our griddle, or you want the bright bottles, our store is the best place to go. We've got all the best equipment. And on top of that, if you want a discount on said equipment, then I would recommend signing up for our class that's coming up. I'll drop a link to that too, specifically like the class. We are going to be teaching how to make wild animals. And if you have the class in your cart, you get a 5% discount on everything in your cart, which actually works out because if you play your cards right, like if you want to get your pancake art equipment today, you can work it out so that the class is essentially free. You know, if you buy the pancake art kit and some other stuff, because the class is not expensive. So we totally recommend. We've gotten glowing, not just reviews, but like people saying how much they adored the class. We got to see the results people made. Everybody made like fantastic work, and it was really neat to see.
Really cool to see.
Yeah. It's funny, we've made enough Becca portraits at this point that I recognize it just from looking at the pancake. I'm so glad you wanted this, Becca. This is a cool request. That was a cool Ben. Oh, there we go. We have we have Becca saying she did the class and she enjoyed it. And I'm not just pushing all of this stuff as like, give us money, you know, sign up for our stuff. Like, I genuinely miss teaching classes. I genuinely miss being at like library events and teaching kids how to do pancake art because it is so incredibly fun and rewarding and satisfying, and you'll learn a lot about art and your ability to do art because I've never seen anyone like bomb at pancake art. People always surprise themselves. I'm not exaggerating. Every time I've taught one of the hundreds of people I've taught, maybe at this point, hundreds, I would say at the very least dozens, they always flip it and are like, oh wow, that's better than I thought it was. It's kind of like, you know, Ratatouille, anyone can cook. I think anyone can pancake art because the difficulty is up to you to choose, you know? You can do emojis or you could do semi-realistic portraiture, but everyone sucks at something the first time they try it. Just remember that. Everybody, like, we did not wake up one day and we're good, we weren't able to do this right away at all. I've actually remade a bunch of my pancakes, which are some of my favorite posts to make when I like post a side-by-side of my 2016 pancakes versus my 2019 pancakes. And the improvement is staggering. It's just night and day. So yeah. I hope that that inspires someone to jump on, because I promise you, you will have a good time and surprise yourself. Like, I feel like I can promise that every single time we've had a class or something, people love it. It's just fun. It's like kindergarten. It's just painting, you know? Bob Ross type stuff, except I would argue that this is easier than the stuff Bob Ross teaches. Not that that's like a selling
doesn't
point,
take as long.
I guess. Yeah, I mean, Bob Ross can do amazing painting in the same amount of time I can do a really great pancake, arguably, but that's also Bob Ross painting realistic landscapes. Yeah, Becca, the upcoming class day is... it's a Wednesday. It's the 26th, I believe.
That sounds right.
It's Wednesday. It's not this Wednesday, the one after it. I believe it's the 26th. Let me double check. I'm almost positive. Yes, August 26th at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And for anyone considering it, who's on the fence right now, just remember, if you order your stuff, it might be just around the last chance you have time-wise to order your Dancakes equipment and come to the class. Because, like, yes, there is other equipment you can use. You can use your frying pan like I did at the beginning. You can use cheap bottles from Michael's or whatever. But I highly, highly, highly recommend our stuff because it's
nice. The Dancakes Pancake Art Kit comes with this fantastic pancake art griddle, which has an even heating element so that you don't get a big cold spot in the middle. It colors your pancakes evenly and everything. It's got a beautiful surface that makes your pancakes come out smoother. It's got a draw and cook gauge on the thermostat, makes it easy to know when and where to cook your pancakes at. It comes with the Dancakes spatula, which is this fantastic, beautiful little spatula right here.
The spatula is the best.
I love it. We've had professional chefs to ask us where they can get just this, and we can't sell them individually just yet, but they are included in the Dancakes Pancake Art Kit, designed with a bladed edge, wide surface area, all made it so that you can have an amazing experience with pancake art. It also includes, I got them over here, it comes with 3 fine-tipped batter pens and a Dancakes fill bottle. So you get this bad boy for filling your batter pens, and then you get these bad boys for drawing and coloring. It's a good starter set. We also have an expansion pack on the website, which includes all the gel colors and additional bottles you need to have up to 10 colors, which is about what I'm using in this. So all the pancakes you saw me make on this stream can be made with approximately 10 to 11 bottles. As long as that's cooking right there.
And Dan, I would even argue fewer because we get pretty ornate, but like I've made amazing pancake art with 4 colors.
All you really need is 2.
Yeah, technically. I mean,
I'm gonna show y'all something.
If you have like a dark brown or a black and then a light color, like a plain batter fill, or if you use white dye, like you can already make... Whoa, did you just grab that from the ceiling?
Yeah, I pulled it out of the sky.
Wow.
This is the Dancakes Pancake Art Kit. It's legit AF. It comes with a fully illustrated instructional guide with recipes and everything in it. I am extremely stoked that I get to hold this and like, look, it's got our picture on the back there. Like,
yeah, I'm on a product.
Look at us, we're on a product.
I don't look like that
very
anymore,
legit.
though.
You will feel good when you get it. Like it's the complete thing, and we're trying to move more of these because if we can sell enough of these, major carriers might start carrying it. Might say, oh, people want to buy that, and they'll start stocking it at Walmart and Target and stuff. At which point we can, proceed to take over the world, I suppose. So please, if you know anybody that's interested in pancake art and wants to get started in it or something, check this out. We're doing all kinds of educational content. We just started every Saturday morning now. We're going to be doing a series called The Joy of Pancakes, which is very Bob Ross style, super inspired by him. They're about 20 to 30 minutes long, and they're follow-alongs of like simple, elaborate designs that use a simple palette. We're also doing instructional content. Like I said, Dancakes 101 is live. It's a 17-minute comprehensive guide to making pancake art start to finish that you can watch on our website right now. It's on our YouTube. It is we're going hard in the paint here, trying to move the pancake art education angle so we can pivot our business to that instead. So anything you can do to help us out with that would be amazing. Spread the word. Let people know what's coming up for the holidays. It's a great Christmas gift, amazing for any people like parents that want to do stuff for their kids that are learning to do art. I'm trying my best to sell it, and I'm not exactly a salesman, so ha-cha-cha.
You just work here.
I just work here. All right, you ready for your inverted face, Becca? Let's see how this turns out. 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Trippy.
Trippy as heck. Wow.
Wow. Very strange.
That is very strange.
I like it.
That's a neat one.
This is how you appear in the Shadow Realm. Sending you to the Shadow Realm, Becca. All right.
So we're done with donations, yeah?
I think we're all wrapped up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna put it on the wide, I think. Oh, let's show off all the pancakes we made. So, yeah, let's bring them back. If you guys missed the first part or any part of the stream.
1 second. Move this griddle real quick.
Yeah.
There's another donation request came in, but it's from Ben Daniel.
He can do it himself.
Yeah, he can.
Ben's our other artist. Hey.
Yeah, I figured. I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't just like another Ben out there that I was denying. I'm moving it, bud.
So I'm gonna put all these out for y'all to see. This is the fun part. That's a cool helicopter. Can you move?
Helicopter.
Helicopter. Here, can I pass these to you?
Mm-hmm. It's a productive stream, y'all.
Thank you so much for
got
your
the Krakens.
donations. For like the record, the white plates are the donations, so you can see in just less than 2 hours how many came in. You guys are fantastic. Thank you so much.
Deeply, deeply appreciate all the help.
Charmander's
Don't
so
have enough room for everybody to see all of these requests.
What cracks me up? What was that?
That was Ezio from Assassin's Creed.
That's assassins for you.
They be falling on the floor.
They be falling on their face. It's fine. Everything's fine. That's a funny thing though, is you made some of these so small, like there's so much wasted space in this.
I mean, what can I say? I'm really good at pancakes.
Yeah. It's not an insult, it's funny.
Edge! It's Edge!
Okay, so there's that.
All right. All these pancakes, we're going to have individual high-res photos of them that are going to be on our website for you to check out tomorrow. And in the meantime, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of this. Thanks for helping us make this live stream, bring us a little bit of money, keep our name out there, keep us in practice. And hopefully, y'all will check out the Dancakes Pancake Art Kit. You'll check out the Joy of Pancakes. We'll do it. Episode 2 is going to come out at 10:30 a.m. Central Time this coming Saturday. And we got them banked, so we're going to be releasing those every week indefinitely. Very excited about it. And yeah, stay tuned, because we got all kinds of crazy stuff happening. We're trying to make everything work. So thank you so much, and we will see you all on the flip side. Ha ha!
Here, Dan, look over here.
Oh, hello.
Appreciate you guys. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your weekend.
Goodbye.
I forget how to end it, so we're just gonna. Should we sing again?
L.
Boop boop boop. Do do do. Ben says fade to black. I think we faded to black. I don't know if our mics are on. Probably.
Love you guys.